financial documents in order. You have tax returns, if you have P&L statements. If you haven't had any of those, please go and get your business financials in order. Go to an accountant or go to a bookkeeper and make sure that they are tidying up your books at least, so you can at least get a P&L statement. You can at least get something to show you what your company is doing, because this is what you're going to use. These financial documents are what you're going to need and use when you go apply for your DBE certification, which was the next thing, is get your DBE certification. But in order to do that, you have to have your business documents in order, your financial documents in order. Make sure that you have these in order, so it's easier to apply for certain loans. If you want another truck, or you want to invest in more equipment, or you want to go get your DB certification, you're gonna need these documents. So get them tidy up and keep them in a file, so when any time you need them, you can find them, you can give them to whoever you need to, send them to the bank or for an application, and it's smooth sailing. But when you have to go and find all this stuff and get it's just a mess, and it takes a long time. This is how people never finish an application, right? Never get that funding that they need or want, because they don't have their documents in order. So get your financial documents, get your business documents in order. Next, ticketing. The industry is slowly trying to move to digital ticketing, but we're still using paper tickets. Go and get you some tickets, some carbon fiber tickets, 3 copies with your logo at the top, with the different parameters, your name, company, what job site, time you started, and I can show you a document what that looks like to help you figure out what you need to have. But make sure you get some tickets. It just looks professional, as well as your invoices. Your invoice should have your logo on the top of it. It looks professional. It looks like you look like you're doing business. Even if you just started yesterday, you look like you've been in business for X amount of years. And that's what you want to get. You want people to know you for your business acumen. He's serious. He fills out his documents the right way. They're clean. They're always neat. They're always on time. This is how you show customers or clients, hey, I'm ready for more work. I'm ready for more responsibility. I want to take on this project. You having everything in order, having your documents in order. Capability statement. Make sure you have a capability statement. This tells, and I'll show you guys one, but capability statement, this is where you showcase, it's like a one-pager. You showcase what you've done, the history you have, the history of projects you've worked on, the capacity you may hold if you are a DBE. This is a one-pager that you can send out when you're sending your emails, when you're sending your outreach to different companies. You can send out this one-pager, and it's like a snapshot of what your company's done, and it looks professional. It tells a contractor, okay, I can see their history, I can see they've been on certain projects. I may give them a shot. I feel a little bit better than somebody calling saying, I mean, I've worked on this, I've worked on that, I've been on this project, I've been on that project. You know, where's the history? Where is it? Can I see it in writing? Can I see it on the paper? Can I see it somewhere? Capability statement will save you, and it will take you a long way. So make sure you get a good capability statement that's branded with your colors and logo and your color scheme. Business documents, let's go back to those. Operating agreement. I see a lot of companies that skip this step. They don't have an operating agreement, and you want an operating agreement if you have an LLC, you have, you want to have a document, because they're going to ask for it when you apply for your DB certification or 8A certification. Any certifications, they're going to ask for it. So go ahead and get you an operating agreement. If you're one single owner LLC, that's easy. It's easy. You can go online and create one single owner operating agreement of how your company is ran, how it's operated. Fairly easy. It's something that's needed. So go ahead and get that in order for your business documents. And next is a lead list. You should be getting a lead list. You should have a lead list every month. I think you should sit down and scour the web and see what companies can I reach out to? What companies can I go and sort out the work from? What companies can I send an email to just to get the conversation started? What company should I go after on LinkedIn? Who can I talk to? Can I get a phone number to call? How often am I calling? But you have to keep track of this. You have to keep track, which is, I guess you could call it a CRM system, but we're not going to be too technical. If it's whether you're writing it down and you call and you talk to someone and you write that down, and you maybe store it in a sale document that says, I called, I talked to them, they told me to call back 2 weeks later. You want to keep track of this because you want to know You don't want to call a company twice or 3 times saying the same stuff, and they're like, "We talked to you last week." You want to progress within that conversation. You want to know, okay, last week I talked to them about, they told me to send in my documents, so I sent them, and now I'm calling to check up on if they received them, and what's the process. You want to keep track of this. This is how you do sales. And maybe you're one owner, it may be just you, but quicker way to kind of keep up, and it can be done on the weekend.